Islam, one of the world's great monotheistic religions, has a rich and beautiful story that begins over 1,400 years ago in the Arabian Peninsula. The journey of Islam is deeply intertwined with the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, its sacred text the Qur'an, and the faith's core message of submission to the will of God. Allah in Arabic, the revelation of Islam. The story begins in the year 610 CE, when a man named Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, born into the tribe of Quraysh in the city of Mecca, would receive his first divine revelation. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, known for his honesty and integrity, often spent time meditating in a cave called Hira. During one of these meditations, the angel Jibril, Gabriel, appeared to him, commanding him to recite in the name of God. Though Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was initially fearful, this was the beginning of a 23-year period during which the Qur'an, Islam's holy book, was revealed to him. The message Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received emphasized the oneness of God, tawhid, compassion, justice, mercy, and the importance of living a life in accordance with divine guidance. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was to become the final prophet in a long line of prophets that included Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. The early Muslim community, at first, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, s message was met with resistance in Mecca, where idol worship and tribal loyalties were deeply ingrained. Despite the persecution faced by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his small band of followers, they continued to spread the message of Islam. The early Muslims endured great hardship, but their faith in the one true God and the example set by the Prophet sustained them. In 622 CE, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his followers made the historic Hijra, migration, to the city of Yathrib, later renamed Medina. This marked the beginning of the Islamic calendar. In Medina, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, became not only a spiritual leader but also a statesman, forging a diverse and harmonious community under the principles of justice, equality, and brotherhood. This period also saw the establishment of the first Islamic state and the further development of Islamic laws and social norms. The expansion of Islam. The story of Islam is also one of expansion and the spreading of its message across different cultures and continents. After the Prophet's death in 632 CE, the leadership passed to the caliphs, who continued the mission of spreading Islam. Within a century, Islam had spread far beyond the Arabian Peninsula, reaching parts of Africa, Asia, and Europe, carried by trade, diplomacy, and sometimes military campaigns. However, the spread of Islam was not just about conquest, it was also about sharing knowledge. Islamic scholars became pioneers in fields such as science, mathematics, medicine, philosophy, and literature. Centers of learning, like Baghdad's House of Wisdom, attracted scholars from all over the world and became hubs for knowledge exchange. The beauty of Islamic teachings. At the heart of Islam is the belief in a compassionate and merciful God, whose guidance is meant to lead humanity to peace and harmony, both within oneself and with others. The Qur'an's teachings, alongside the Hadith, sayings of the Prophet, offer a way of life that encompasses every aspect of human existence. Spiritual, social, moral, and practical. Key principles of Islam include faith in the oneness of God. Islam teaches that there is only one God, who is all-powerful and all-knowing. Prayer. Muslims perform 5 daily prayers, which are seen as a direct link between the worshipper and God. Charity. Giving to those in need is a central tenet, reminding Muslims of their responsibility to care for the less fortunate. Fasting. During the month of Ramadan, Muslims fast from dawn to sunset to develop self-discipline, spiritual growth, and empathy for the poor. Pilgrimage. Once in a lifetime, if physically and financially able, Muslims are required to perform Hajj, a pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, which fosters unity and equality among believers. Unity in diversity. Islam is practiced by over 1.8 billion people worldwide, and its beauty lies in its ability to adapt to and embrace different cultures while retaining its core beliefs. From the grand mosques of Istanbul and the serene call to prayer in Morocco to the architectural wonders of Islamic Spain and the bustling streets of Jakarta, Islam has left an indelible mark on the world. Despite its diverse followers, Islam continues to uphold the concept of Ummah, a global community of believers, bound by their shared faith and values of justice, mercy, and humility. Muslims, whether from the deserts of Arabia or the islands of Southeast Asia, consider themselves united by their worship of Allah and their devotion to the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The story of Islam is one of faith, resilience, knowledge, and peace. A journey that invites people to seek a connection with the divine and live a life filled with purpose and compassion.